Something smells good. I wonder what Lynn's cooking today.
Hey, Lynn, what's cooking?
Now here's your host, Lynn Austin.
Hi everyone, welcome to my show. And today it's Delicioso dishes because we're in the month of May and we're going to celebrate some with a little bit of Cinco de Mayo celebrations happening at the beginning of May, and you can continue that all through the month of May because it gets you ready for summer.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, getting closer.
And my friend Dana is back in my kitchen because he's so much fun to cook with, and what better person to celebrate Cinco de Mayo with than Dana, right?
True. No one else better.
But of course, Dana, we have to have a little drink before we start cooking. And I have a drink, which I have seen this at bars when I've gone out. I thought, I want to make this myself because it looks so much fun. You get 2 drinks in one, and you're wondering how this is going to work out. Well, I'm going to show you, and I hope that I'm in front of the camera, it works out well. It is a margarita with a bottle of Corona in it. So as you're sipping, you're getting the margarita and you're getting the Corona. But let me show you first.
Kind of like a tequila bomb?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can say, you want to say tequila
like that,
bomb.
right?
Yeah, I bet the 2 for the price of 1 drink. Your silver tequila. Okay.
Nice.
We're going to mix that in with a couple shots of tequila. There we go. That's fun, right?
That's close enough.
That's close enough. And if you have triple sec, you can do triple sec. If you don't, just a little bit of orange juice is fine. And this way you can control the sugars.
Okay.
You don't have a pre-made
mix,
margarita mix. I made some simple syrup, and all that is equal parts of water and sugar and boiled and cooled. And you can add this in a lot of your drinks if you don't like a saccharine taste of like sweetener.
Right, yeah.
This is pure sugar with the water, and it tastes natural
cuts
that
through
way.
the tequila.
And it adds a little bit of sweetness, but like
Nice.
I said, you can control that like that. See, it's a little bit on the thicker side. This, you can make a batch of it and put it in a sealed glass jar, and it can last for a month in the refrigerator. So you can have that on hand for your summer drinks.
Would you put in about a tablespoon? Or?
Yeah, about a tablespoon. And if you want it sweeter, you can go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Okay, and to that, we're going to add some real lime juice. I never measure. I just kind of go with the flow like that.
Yeah, it's close.
That's, from concentrate. That's in the bottle. And then I like to add some fresh squeezed lime juice in there as well. Okay. And some lemon juice. Into there, fresh squeezed. Don't throw those out because you can save them and add them to your lemonade during the week.
Okay, you killed it. I don't think you can use that anymore.
Oh, absolutely. If you want to make a bet,
No, that's
there's
okay.
there's a lot of flavor in there.
believe you.
You can add it to your water, make a gallon of flavored water. You're good to go. Yes, you can. Now, always pick some fun glasses. These are so inexpensive. You can get them at garage sales, anywhere.
Dollar store?
Dollar store. Mason jars are fun. We're just going to take some of the fresh lime juice. This is going to go on your glass too, you know what I mean? So it's a little decorative thing.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to take some coarse salts and rim that.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, I love that. That just looks so pretty. I love that. Okay.
Good job rimming, Lynn.
Thank you. And we're going to take a spoon here. We're going to mix up our fresh margarita. Kind of matches my shirt.
Yeah, yes it does.
And we're going to pour not a whole glass. Not a whole glass. We're going to pour a little bit because why, you ask? I will tell you. Because we have the second part of the drink that's going to go in there. Here is the margarita. You can try not to get the ice in there. I don't like to use the ice. See?
Okay.
Just putting a little bit of margarita in there. Uh-oh, there goes my ice. Oh, I can smell that tequila.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I put
Yeah.
too much ice in there.
That's all right.
Well, no, it has to come out of there because there's a reason. Why, you ask? I'll tell you. 1 second. Coronas! Ho-ho! Those scream summer! Right.
They scream something.
They scream. Oh, did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do want to show you something.
This is ancient. This is
This-
how
this-
I opened my first
Miss
bottle
Lynn-
for my dad.
Miss Lynn, the reason she struggled getting the beer open is because she has a bottle opener from the 40s.
Well, hey,
So
leave my bottle
Never-
opener alone.
you
I'm
know,
comfortable with it. I didn't struggle.
never throws anything away.
Okay, watch. Now watch.
Okay.
Watch this. And you move the bottle. You cut it off. You keep it steady when you don't want it to pour anymore. And you move it when you want it to come out. Look at there. You have, isn't that fun? It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. That's fun. Look at that.
You're like the halftime entertainment.
I know. Watch. Okay, watch. Here we go again. I love it.
You're proud of yourself,
Yes,
aren't you?
I am. Okay. By golly, we got to do a toast. Now the tricky part is doing a toast.
The toast with the beer is still in there.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
Really?
Okay. Well, I think we have to toast down low. Here we go.
Okay.
Cheers. Now you drink out of the straw.
All right. Do you lift the beer bottle up?
Well, I don't know. Whatever works for you. Okay.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Isn't that fun and tasty? It's refreshing and it's light.
You really don't taste the tequila,
No, you don't.
so that's nice.
Okay, Dana, let's get cooking. That was fun, wasn't it?
I hope I don't cut my thumb off now.
How would you cut your thumb off?
All the beer.
Oh, please be careful. Just a little step and you're
All
fine.
right. Let me move this off to the side real
I'm
quick.
going to move my stuff off to the side so we can start with Dana's what?
We're gonna make some Mexican potato skins.
Ooh, fun.
Okay.
my line.
We're gonna do a couple little things. If you can hand me the chorizo,
Which is
Mexican sausage.
Mexican sausage.
Well,
Just
we'll
one
need
or
both
two?
of them. Yep, no, both of them. All right.
There
And you can find this in any store in your sausage aisle. And it's a spicy.
It does have a little kick to it, but it's really good. It's very tasty. And when you're cooking it, oh my gosh, the smells are awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
I mean, you can use it for many different things. You can put it in eggs. I'm gonna take some olive oil.
You want to get that?
Yeah,
I can do
and-
that
and-
while you
and we're
explain
gonna
about
get
the sausage.
We're gonna get a hot pan going. The olive oil that I use and that we use at the restaurant is from Kalamata olives. Kalamata olives.
Say that 3 times fast.
Say that real fast. It's Kalamata olives.
Kalamata olives.
Right, and it's cold pressed, 100% extra
Can I drizzle
virgin.
that in the pan there for
Yes.
you? How much would you say?
Enough to coat it.
Okay.
That is good. And then, when you buy olive oil at the store, you're not sometimes what you pick. You're not buying the most of the olive oil. It's not true olive oil. So you want to make sure you're looking for cold pressed, 100%. So we're gonna take the sausage.
Oh, you're going to take the casing off. Okay.
Yep.
I'll get you a bowl and you can put it in that, and then we can just put it right in the pan that is
Sure.
ready to go with your olive oil. There we go. Oh my goodness, that smells good.
Like I said, you could do many different things with chorizo. You can put it, cook it up and put it with eggs, omelets, frittatas.
You guys could only smell this.
You need
Smells
smell-o-vision.
Delicioso. Okay, going to put it in here?
Yep, go ahead and put it in there. And then
Alrighty.
if you have a wooden spoon, so you can kind of. The thing about chorizo, though, that you have to stay by it. It's gonna get hot, and you don't want it to burn. So you're gonna have to kind of play with it a lot. Keep it at a medium pan, and you just need it to get going. All right.
You have some done, right?
Yes, I have some done already, and The second thing we're going to do, I'll tell you what, I'm going to move you over.
Okay.
And I use red potatoes.
Now, why do you use red potatoes?
They seem to cook better, and they seem to hold up better when you're scooping them out, and they taste better to me.
Okay,
So,
I'm gonna kick up the heat a little bit on this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
turn this up a little bit.
yeah, and that's fine. You just want to kind of get it like taco size,
Right.
basically, okay? What we do here is we're going to take the olive oil. We're just going to make sure we hit the pan, and we hit every potato. All right?
Still using the same olive oil.
Same olive
Okay.
oil. Then we're going to take some salt, make sure we get all over, you know, because the oil will hold the salt. All right. And then we're going to take some pepper.
And these are going to go into a 425 oven?
Preheat the oven to 425 degrees.
For how long?
Probably maybe you want them fork tender. I mean, as long as, you know, so check them after 10 minutes, and usually it's about, I want to say 30 minutes, 25 minutes in there.
Okay, so those are going to go right in there.
Right. And just like I
Our
said, just,
sausages are ready. Look at how fast the sausage is cooking.
yeah, like I said, you just want to keep it going. Then what we're going to do is,
Now it has a little bit of fat on the sausage.
Yes.
So you have a bowl and a strainer ready
right,
to go.
yeah, you don't want to
get
use,
the fat out of here, right?
right, you don't want to keep that on there. You want it to drain, you know, so because you don't want a soggy, fatty potato.
That would not be good.
No, no. The toppings that we, the toppings that we use are scallions.
Now scallions, scallions are just green onions. Why do people say scallions?
Because the technical term was scallions.
Okay, well my technical term is green onion.
Right. So I mean, they are what they are. So you
They
just
are
kind of
what they are. My mom would take these, she'd top it off, and then dip it and eat it and just in salt. And
yeah.
she loved them. And then, back in the day, I'm not going to date myself. That sounds funny. But you would go to restaurants and you would always get a relish tray.
Right.
And these would always be on the relish
Yep.
tray. And I would go for the black olives. But my mom would eat those. Okay, that was my little
So
memory.
as your potatoes are cooking and your sausage is frying up, you
The
just
sausage is frying up rather quickly here. It is,
just-
and it smells.
yeah, the smell is incredible.
Oh, it smells
Nice and
so
spicy.
good.
The other thing that you want to use is Monterey Jack cheese. All right.
Now, why Monterey Jack cheese?
Well, a lot of people think, well, you're making Mexican
I found a way to do
meal.
this, by the way. You hold, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you about your cheese, but you hold the bottle, and then you drink with the straw.
You're a professional.
Absolutely. You want a little bit more beer, move the bottle.
The Monterey Jack is just a nice, flavorful, and it melts real good on the potato. I mean, it's better than Mexican cheese. Mexican cheese, you get different cheeses in there, queso fresco cheese. It's just a nice, hearty cheese. And it's your preference. But
I got that by the brick, by the way, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We just shredded it
Yeah,
ourselves, which was
right.
great, because it didn't have any of the Colby in it, because a lot of times it comes with Colby.
Right, Kobe Jack, right.
So we just got the brick, and that worked out nicely.
Right. So you just got your Monterey Jack. You've got your scallions ready to go. You're waiting for your sausage to get done,
And
which
it's
still looks pretty good. You just don't want it to burn.
It smells so good. I'll move my ancient bottle opener that he teased me about, but I like that bottle opener. It's
So-
retro, by the way.
Correct.
It's retro.
So
Okay.
what we have after we get that done, then the potatoes will come out, and as the potatoes come out, you want to take a melon baller, a spoon, whichever
If you don't have
one's
a
used.
melon baller, you can use a spoon.
Right, and they're going to come out, and you're just going to
You could do these potatoes the day before,
You
too.
do the
so-
today's the day before if you need time, and they're going to come out, and you're going to, this is a complete one. They're going to come out, and you're going to scoop out the inside of the potato. You're going to cut them in half, and I want you to notice the potatoes. We used red potatoes. The olive oil and the baking the way that we did, it turns the skin
It changed
a
a
nice,
different color.
a different color, nice, a little bit brown.
Bronze.
Yeah,
It's like a
exactly.
bronzy
And it's
color.
shiny. The oil, it really does tricks with it. So what you're doing, and I'll show you, you scoop out the potato, nice
And,
area.
and Dana,
Yes.
what are you going to do with the extra potato?
The extra potatoes that you have, you can save them for mashed potatoes. You can fry them up to make American fries with them.
Casseroles,
Casseroles.
potato pancakes, endless,
Yeah.
endless. Do not throw them out. Correct.
Correct. So, so what you do is you take your sausage after you've cooked it and you stuff them inside
Just
the potato.
a tiny bit,
Just a
right?
tiny bit because
it's very flavorful.
yeah, it's very flavorful. You don't want to get, that over craziness. And then you just take your shredded.
Because if you put too much sausage in there, it'd be just too crazy.
Yeah.
It would just be,
You
whoa, your palate would be
Some
done.
people like to cover the complete thing with cheese. Some people just like a lot of cheese. Put them in there, and then
I think that's just the right amount because you want to get just a
Right.
little bit of each taste in your mouth, right?
Right.
Okay.
and then you pop them back in the oven.
So we're going to put these in the oven while
Real
the
quick.
other ones are cooking. I can do that for you.
Right.
Want to check that sausage?
Yeah, we just want the cheese to melt. We'll pull them back out in a second. Sausage looks good.
You know what? I didn't tell everybody what we're making for dessert. What are we making for dessert?
Dessert, we are making a Mexican dessert that is a specialty at the restaurant that I cook at.
Okay, here we're going to go for a little cheap plug of his restaurant.
The Olive Cafe in St. John, Indiana.
Good job.
We have a dessert flauta. And you've probably heard of flautas with, steak and beef and stuff. So you just want to,
This is draining, right?
you just want it to drain. You leave it for
See,
a few
there's
minutes.
a lot of oil coming out of grease out of there. Just let that stay there. Okay, we'll just let that
Okay. So
stay over here.
I'll tell you a little bit while the cheese is melting on the potatoes. Flautas are basically a flour tortilla with an ingredient in the middle. They're rolled. And we'll show you in a minute here. But you can put steak in them. You can put just cheese in them. You can put beef. You can put shrimp.
So they're endless. You
They're
can make
endless,
it. You
yeah.
can make it a meal. You can make it a dessert.
Right.
You can, but the end of how you prepare it is you fry it.
You fry it.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it is.
Well-
it is.
I mean, not everyone is health conscious. Some people like the flavor of food.
Well,
So-
little fried food here and there
Yeah.
isn't bad for
Right.
you. I tried to get him to see if we could bake these, but
No.
no go.
No.
So, but if you do not have a fryer, you can take a deep pan
Deep fried pan.
and do it on the
Right.
stove.
You just gotta be careful with the oil.
Right.
It's real, and you can use canola, corn. Stay away from peanut oils.
And you don't fry with olive oil.
you don't.
Do not fry with olive oil.
Yeah. I mean,
And
first,
do not pop popcorn with olive oil. I've tried that; doesn't work.
no. Yeah. First of all, olive oil is very expensive,
Yes.
so you don't want to waste it. You want to use it for your.
But it just doesn't seem to get that temperature that you want.
Right.
It just doesn't go
And,
there.
and
so.
and it really, take the time to read what you're buying. Again, the Kalamata olives are the restaurant that I work at, it's a Greek restaurant, and the owner is from Greece, and her mother and father are 93 years old.
Wow.
And they still have an olive farm. So, it's
That's-
incredible. It's really incredible. But I think we'll be ready now to take.
Because those potatoes are essentially they're
Right.
cooked, they're done. What you think about them? They looking good? Maybe
yeah.
good.
Yeah, they're good because you can get them melting on the.
They're just heated
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, because we're going to add our toppings on them. And you know what would really,
You know what? Do you mind if I put them on here?
not a problem. Another thing, too, is what we're going to do. We're going to add our scallions, but another thing that you can have dipping sauces, too. You can
Oh,
have
my
a
goodness.
horseradish, you can have a sour cream, you can have a ranch, and you can put those on there. Let's, once you get them on there, we'll dazzle them up with some
Here, let me
scallions.
set it down here, and then
Okay.
I'll put them on, and you dazzle them.
All right.
It's like bedazzled or dazzled,
Yeah,
like just
bejeweled.
dazzling.
Yeah.
Drizzled, drilled, not drilled. Oh, these look yummy. Very good. And this is an inexpensive appetizer as well.
Oh, yeah, very, very inexpensive.
And it makes lots. Very good. And any of your leftover cheeses, like I said, you can get another meal out of the potato that you had scooped out of the halves here, and you can use that for breakfast with some eggs, and you're good to go.
Now, just like I said, a reminder is the chorizo is a little bit spicy, so
So a little goes a long way.
right. But like I said, but if you have like a sour cream or ranch, it kind of cools it off, you know.
Right. Ooh, that would be a nice cooling dipping sauce. A little bit of yogurt sauce would
Yeah,
be good.
yeah.
That would be yummy.
All right, so we are done, and that's kind of what you're looking at. Whoops, I think I lost a couple scallions, but here we'll fix
Oh,
that. But
that's
that's
all
kind of
right.
what you're looking at there.
Scallions, green onions.
You just want to, like I said, you could do the potatoes the day before, and then just pull them out and get them done the next day. But
That looks beautiful. You
looks
know it
beautiful.
does.
Looks beautiful.
Our sausage is still draining. Our potatoes are still in the oven for our second batch. Do you want to talk about how we're going to prep your dessert?
Sure.
Okay. Is
All
that
right.
good, or do you want
Yeah.
to wait for the potatoes? The potatoes are still cooking. They'll be
Yeah,
a while.
yeah, they'll
so
be a
we're
while,
just
so
gonna
we can go
we're
right
gonna
into
move
it.
on to prepping for the dessert.
Sure.
Oh,
Now,
scallions, green onions. We'll put them off to the
there you
side.
go. Now,
I think they look pretty as a centerpiece there, Dana. There. Somebody wants to bite off the end, they can chew that. Right?
of course.
Yes, dear.
All right, let me
It's
bring
just
out all
dear.
our sweet ingredients in.
Oh, I'm already here, so what do you...
It says sweet, not sour. All right, now we're going to start on our flautas, our dessert flautas.
Say that.
Flautas.
Flautas.
All right,
Flautas.
it's
that good?
flour tortilla shells, okay?
Inexpensive item.
Yeah, very much so. So what we're going to do is we take the tortilla shell, and you get a foot flour, cornstarch, whatever you want.
Can I do one while you do one?
Sure,
Or do you want me to do it on this plate?
sure.
Okay.
Okay, and you just want to form a glue, and depending on how you want to fold yours is how you make it. So first of all, you want to get a little bit of that on your flauta.
And this is a mixture of water and flour.
Water
it's
and
like
flour.
a paste.
Right, make a little
So
paste.
you're making a little smiley face on the bottom of your...
Exactly.
Okay.
So then you're going to fold it either front, side, or back to back, whatever you want to do.
Do it this way.
And then you're going to do it here. Okay?
Fold it up.
Right. But first of all, that's how you're going to do it when you start to fold. But what you
Oh,
want
we
to
need to
do,
put the-
right? What you do, the filling to make the dessert,
This would be just good to eat.
it is a cheesecake filling
Cheesecake filling in a tub already.
in a tub.
How
It's already done,
simple.
ready to go. So
Oh my
you
gosh.
you want to put
Sweetened and everything. Cheesecake
right,
filling.
you want
Okay.
to put about half of that.
Like
right,
this
a
amount?
little bit less. 'Cause
Oh, so this tub is going to go a long way. when
oh,
you
it will
make
go a
this.
long way. I mean,
So about, you're kind of making like a ravioli then.
sort of,
Like that?
a little bit more.
A little bit more?
And you can get messy with it. Use your finger,
Well,
and then just
Okay.
make it. There you go.
okay.
That's about. You just don't want it to when you put your, because we're gonna cook these in oil, so you don't want them to come out into the oil.
Oh,
So that's why
okay,
you want to get
okay.
a good seal. So you're getting your seal ready. You're getting your cheesecake filling on there.
I love that cheesecake filling in a tube. A tub already. I mean, how simple is that? That's great. Okay.
All right.
So now
So now we're gonna fold.
fold it.
Okay. Fold. Okay. You got your glue. So then you're going to take your other, all right, and then you're going to put a little bit.
Oh, for some forehead, then a forehead. I was trying to think of eyebrows or something. Okay, that's going to go over.
Mm-hmm. And you want to make sure it's sealed.
Okay, so just
Okay.
kind of press it down for
Press
a
it down,
second,
yep.
lightly, so the inside
Yep.
doesn't come out. Okay.
So,
Okay. Mine is not staying.
so this is how they should look.
We'll just
And-
put it upside down like
So we'll see how they come out.
It stayed. It's good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. And,
But again, you just want to make sure that you keep them.
well, maybe I just need to add some more glue to
Yeah,
it.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Hey, this is my very first one.
There you
so.
go. And and let it give a little bit of time to rest there, and then again we're going to drop them in oil. So.
Okay. So they're resting and they're gluing.
Right.
All right. Now, how do we have our oil going, and it seems to be bubbling. So I think it
That's
is.
a good deal.
Should I do a little water testing?
A little water test.
Little water test.
Sure.
Here to see. Maybe a little bit higher. What you think? It didn't sizzle that much. Maybe
All right,
go
that's
up a
fine.
little. Okay, now it's going.
Now we're cooking with oil.
Now we're cooking with oil. Instead of cooking with gas, we're cooking with oil. And I'm going to switch you when you get done with that one. And you can put that in there. Look at how fast you make those. Yours really glued nice. Mine is, oh, look at. See?
Yeah, you want them to kind of look like a burrito, not a sandwich.
Well, it just fits my mouth better that way.
Because it's big.
Yes. You're so smart. Your oil is calling you. Dana.
All right, we're going to switch real quick. And then you're just going to drop them in the oil.
Now, how long will they take to cook? Just till they brown up a little bit?
Yeah. So you're going to drop them in.
So while those are cooking, we need to get our plates because you're going to immediately plate these up,
Right,
correct?
correct.
Okay. So you can use, what plate are we going to use for them?
Take the tortillas off of that.
Okay, you want to use the green one? Okay,
Yeah.
we can do that. And how do you usually plate one of these up when it comes out?
We usually make them 3 at a time. And like I said, you want to make sure that
Let me move my drink so
they
you
get a
don't
little
spill
bit, they get brown. And it really doesn't matter. As long as they stay sealed, you're good to go. Because they're going to taste good. So you want them to get, you don't want them to be like when you do taco shells or something like that. You want them to get the heat in there. You want them to get just kind of a little toast on them. Like I said, tops 45 seconds.
So when they come out, what are we going to...
We're going to put them, I'm going to put them on here, kind of bat them down with a little paper towel. If you can grab a paper towel. And at the restaurant, we do them 3 at a time, and I'll show you how we do them. So we're going to take them out. We'll put them on here. They get a little puffy, but that's all right because they'll go down.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. So you're good to go.
Towel, and you're just going to pat some of the oil
Just
off
pat
of them.
some of the oil. And then to make them that much better, you're going to take them and you're going to put them in cinnamon sugar.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
And then you're going to put them over here. So let me do these quick. I left a little bit of extra oil on there, so usually they're a little bit drier.
Oh, the smell of the cinnamon and sugar.
So,
Oh, my goodness.
so we got them on there. We make them nice and pretty. And now, depending on what you want, we have different sauces because you're not done yet. Because we have a chocolate sauce.
Oh, my.
We have my favorite raspberry sauce.
Look at that.
You have strawberry or you have caramel.
Oh, my.
And there you go. That is a dessert flauta.
Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, my gosh. I think we've covered all of our taste buds from our 2-in-1 drink,
Yes.
tequila
Oh,
and
yeah.
beer, to our Mexican potato skins, and then our flautas,
Correct.
which have all the different toppings on them with cinnamon and sugar and cheesecake. Oh my goodness, that is just yummy all around.
Little bunches of goodness.
I think we have covered our Cinco de Mayo celebration perfectly. Here's to a fun and festive Cinco de Mayo.
There you
Cheers!
go. Cheers. Very good.
Bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Take care. Bye-bye.